Good morning, Zora.
Yeah, good morning, Chris.
You're welcome to this conversation. This morning, let's look at Atiku will be discussing the setup of the new party.
Yeah, let me tell you, my name is Ralph. I see merger as amalgamation, that's joining together, partnering together, you know. The word measuring has come to stay in Nigeria. Like I think in 1953 or 59, so Nnamdi Azikiwe won election in the southwest. Promptly, Awolowo merged together with other political party platform in southwest and edged NCNC out. And Zik was nowhere to be found. So if they merge together, is not something that is new to our political, system. It has been for how many years now? And then again, what I'm saying within me, by my own opinion, is that merging together with PDP, ANPP, I think it will give them the enough force to make sure that APC political platform or structures all over Nigeria is crumbled to the bottomless pit. They are to position themselves. No, merging together will be together. They will come up to be one party. See, let me tell you, what we are trying to find out now is which one will stand up as a giant. That is, which one is going to swallow the other. Because I see Labour Party as a party that is going to stand up, the only man standing among the three political parties, and swallow the rest. Just let me give you, for instance, when there was, this bank issue, bankers in Nigeria, when Cecilia was heading Ocean Bank, there was much handling of funds in terms of giving loans. The loans they gave out to all the oil giants in Nigeria, big companies in Nigeria, they could not recover the loans. And that brings the quarrel that today, EcoBank merged together with Ocean Bank, Intercontinental Bank, Continental Bank with Diamond Bank, and Access Bank, as we can see. Then, and many other banks. Today, what do you say as an Ocean Bank is the current EcoBank? EcoBank has swallowed them up, swallowed the Ocean Bank up. Then same thing with Access Bank, Diamond Bank, with Intercontinental Bank. The only one standing, the last man standing now is Access Bank. Listen to me. So what I'm trying to say is that the three political parties, one is going to edge the two. One is going to have upper hand over the two. And that party, I predict, I still insist, reiterate, it should be Labour Party. The measure anyway, the tribunal will give it to Labour. The measure, as per se, has not started functioning. It's just a political rumor, or you call it agenda, propaganda. Listen to me. It has not started yet. The party that has won election has won election. That is Labour Party. The judges are going to rule in favor of the winner. Let us wave measuring together aside. This rumor you see is a breaking news that has never yet been, confirmed officially. So it is only that the point is that APC is like children. It's like they have seen that they have lost out totally. So these three political parties merging together could spell doom for APC in the future. I think you understand political permutation. When it comes, APC will be nowhere to be found. APC is gone and gone forever. They are trying to drown APC to the bottomless pit, to the level that nobody could hear or have anything to do with APC.
Is APC that bad?
APC is too bad. APC, I know. They are the one that put Nigeria in this mess. APC has ruled for 8 years by force. The only time I could even tell you that APC won an election was in 2015. But if he screened the election too well, PDP won election, they use their machineries. They use the governor forums to collapse Jonathan credibility, whatever election. You understand? With the help of other parties, forces, like Obasanjo, Wole Soyinka, Femi Falana, Tunde Bakare, Tinubu, and the rest of them, Wike, Amechi. Let me tell you, that election in 2015 was fallible. If outrightly screened or investigated, APC did not win. Then in 2019 again, it was so obvious that PDP won the election. They used spring cuts and dropped PDP. It was Atiku that won the election in 2019. There was never a time APC won outrightly election in Nigeria. So what I'm trying to tell you that it is that bad. APC is too bad. It's not a good political party. APC is comprised, the components, the members are quacks, mediocres, people that are talking anyhow, people that are lawless, thieves, embezzlers, corrupt politicians. Packed political party platform is APC. They have never gotten anything right. This is the very particular time after 3 years that APC government is talking about palliative under Tinubu regime. Just imagine, the former president was totally clueless. We don't count him as a living being. Likewise, what American president then said, Donald Trump. He said he's a lifeless. There's no life in him. Currently, Joe Biden said, a dead man ruled Nigeria for 6 years. He's a riddle to crack. He still remains a riddle to crack. A dead man ruled Nigeria for more than 6 years. See, when it was rumored he's dead, the first tenure did not finish. I don't know what I understand. Now, that's why he used 6 years. That's just 2 years into the first tenure, which was 2017. 2 from plus 17. Buhari died in the UK. So what Joe Biden said, let me tell you, is a riddle to all of us. Yet, some persons have not cracked that riddle. People like us, we have cracked that riddle. Buhari died in 2017. Joe Biden said, a dead man ruled Nigeria for 6 years. Imagine. I'm telling you, this country called Nigeria is the worst region I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, let's go to ECOWAS. Okay, ECOWAS rejects junta as a 3-year transition plan.
For me, I can't subscribe to it. ECOWAS is being too dictatorial. Listen and listen good. You don't dictate to people. You don't dictate to the military. As I'm talking to you now, politicians, all those political vultures in Niger, they are not in control anymore. And to say the right thing is to tell the whole world that could be, or had it been, those politicians in Niger were doing the needful, what they should have done. I don't think the junta or the hunters would have any reason to topple the government. So coup d'etat against civilian government is trying to depict or has depicted what? Incompetence, cluelessness, economic woes, misappropriation or handling of public funds, meaning mismanagement of public funds. I didn't understand. So they seized the government of that man because the man was not doing well. Everything economically, socially collapsed in Niger Republic. They were not getting it right. That's why the junta struck. I didn't understand me. So if you are telling them to run a transitional government that will not take them up to 2 months, you are lying. You are dictating to a military man. It is not possible. See, if you ask me why, the rest of the economic ECOWAS community, you understand, states are politicians who are still aligning with Nigerian politicians to rubbish their countries over there. They are not doing well in their various countries. That's why they are eyeing Niger, because sometimes maybe it might come to them. The military is going to take over from those communities. It's only Nigeria that has military pact with USA in terms of coup d'etat. But notwithstanding that I still speak out, does not stop Nigerian young military officers who are anxious and earnest to test power. If they want to strike, they can still do that. I listen.
If you are saying that young military officers can stage a coup in
very,
Nigeria,
very,
let's look at ethnicity. in the military?
Ethnicity in the military doesn't so much work. I've not seen a situation whereby ethnicity work in the military. It would have worked in from 1985 down to 1983, but you could see the kind of personality this man had. Late Brigadier Tunde Idiabo. Idiabo blocked Buhari then from running ethnicity in our military because it was obvious that Buhari is an ethnic by God. I listen to me. An ethnic Maroba, an ethnic Maruda, an ethnic Skawars, an ethnic Janjaweed, an ethnic clannish favoristic idiot. Ask me why he would have done this in 1985 down to 83, but Idiabo did not allow him. See, virtually what was happening in 1985 was that Idiabo dictated to Buhari what to do. Buhari was nobody, nothing, clueless, only fine. He was a handsome man then. Clueless, a mediocre. Idiabo was away when the government was toppled. Idiabo was away in Saudi Arabia, maybe on international function or whatever. They seized power in Nigeria. Madam was the one in charge. Madam, I mean, was Buhari. Buhari was clueless, powerless, no knowledge, a mediocre. Then that man there came back to Nigeria boldly and handed his two fists onto Buhari, Babangida and co to handcuff as a bold soldier. He stopped ethnicizing, of Nigerian military then. It would have succeeded then because this man is a Fulani idiot. Buhari, he wanted everything for the north. The Idiabo made it, not to happen.
Okay, ECOWAS is battle ready to invade the Niger Republic.
No. ECOWAS are cowards. They are battle ready, but they are looking backward. Why are you battle ready? You are still negotiating, telling the juntas to just run a transitional government now. It means you are a coward. You are looking for truth. They have not reached the truth. The junta said no. Give us 3 years. If you want us to reach a peaceful truce or a sealed agreement, give us 3 good years. ECOWAS, I don't see them as competent people, countries competent enough to fight. No. How many soldiers does Gambia have? How many soldiers does Senegal have? Yes, we talk about Ghana. Nigeria is the only one having the highest number of soldiers in West Africa. We are having more than 250,000. The Russia that has stationed their mercenaries all around the allies, Nigerian allies. Russia, as of 1933, I think during the time of Stalin, should be 53 or 1933, we are having more than 11 million soldiers. It was these people that has 12 million. That was German under Nazist Hitler. Chinese soldier uncountable. They did not mention Chinese. So Chinese has land soldier worth over 1 million. I'm talking about during Gulf War. When investigation was conducted on the most highly militarized country in the world, you give it to China. China is having more than 1 billion soldiers.
1 billion.
I'm telling you.
I've not confirmed that.
Confirm that because China is more than 2 billion. Do you know that? I think as of then, we know that China. See, there was in some schools of thought. The whole population. No, before.
The population of China, 1.4.
1.4. Are you sure?
That's the figure that.
Anyway, let's get out from that.
They have many soldiers.
They have many soldiers, but it couldn't be up to 1 billion. I know, but they have more soldiers than any country in the world. And China is supporting Russia. Korea is supporting. North Korea is with Russia. China, North Korea, Russia can edge out any country if it happens that they made Niger a battlefield for all the superpowers countries. China, Korea, Russia could edge out any country.
UK, US, France.
UK is a trash. Socialist Britain is nobody. They are cowards. They are noisemakers. They are unstable people. They are thieves. They are invaders. that invaded the country and boggled out our gold, our diamond. These people are thieves under Queen Elizabeth. I'm telling you, the British, let me tell you, if I tell you story about Britain, you'll be surprised. Who are in Australia? The British ex-convicts, prisoners, were packed into Australia during the exploration age, the age of exploration, or what they call a voyage. They went there, they occupied there, they are prisoners. You don't know, ex-convicts. They went there with Noah Ark. The kind of craft they used then was 18th century. They call it Noah's Ark. You use this to take or ferry prisoners into foreign land to go and work, to go and fight. Noah's Ark. I'm telling you, Britain, you see, they are pirates. They are sea pirates. They rob, they steal on the high sea. They use vessels, they attack people, voyagers, travelers on the road, empty their ship, kill them, boggle away all the gold and diamonds. Who don't know the British? The British are thieves. They cannot fight Russia. The British, you see, could not withstand Nazis to Hitler during the Second World War. It was America and the Red Army that won the war. The Red Armies are the Russians. The Red Army, before the US could come into the war, the Red Army has already taken over Berlin. Hitler escaped into his bunker in 1944. London was turned into what? White arches by the Nazis. Bliss, they call it London Bliss. Can this man ruling Britain deny it? The British cannot deny London Bliss. They should not forget in a haste the London Bliss of 1940s when the Nazis invaded London. They attacked London and they destroyed London. London was turned into arches to the level that after the war, the British invited the Japanese, the Jewish, the Indians, the Chinese, the wealthy men from North, Arabs. That's why Arab is majority in UK now. To do what? To repair, to revamp, to renovate London. They are the ones that did London today on contractual basis. And it's like they have paid. The one they are owing America, they have not finished paying America today. The British is owing America due to that war. Second World War.
You are saying they don't have an advantage?
No, Russia is on advantage side because of the kind of people, countries aligning with Russia. The allies, they are powerful. The Russian allies, I mean the Nigerian allies, they are more powerful than the ECOWAS countries' allies. The allies for ECOWAS, aligning with ECOWAS are just France, just Britain, just United States,
United Nations
too, because of their interest on the uranium deposit in Niger is what they are coming to fight for. After prevailing on the military, Nigerian military, black man in Niger will start his normal suffering. France will be cutting away the money. America will be what? Cutting away uranium into the United States to manufacture more craft they will be using to travel in the space. That's where you get the resources. It's not ordinary resources. It's not mechanical. What they use to build spacecraft, basically, the one in space, is not from mechanical. It is uranium, platinum, californium, all those strange mineral resources. Do you understand? Like uranium. That's what they are there for. Their interest there is to make money from the resources. Niger Republic is the 5th country, the largest producer of uranium in the world. That's why you see France don't want to go. They don't want to leave them. So what is the need of giving them independence? That's still remember my question. If what is going on presently is true, that America is interested in gold, diamond, uranium, platinum, and the rest of them, my respect for United States of America is gone. They have lost my respect because being the scrambling for independence in Africa, across Africa continent, why not leaving them? Why not staying? As you stay, put in South Africa, you left and come back again. See, let me tell you, what is going on now is called neo-colonization. Neo-colonialism. They are still here, pretending that they have gone in the 60s. It's a lie. Senegal got independence 60s, Cameroon 60s, Ghana. That's there. They left South Africa in 1989. That's why South Africa is expanding more even rich or richer, more even economically valuable than some countries in Europe, because the whites stayed and stayed and stayed. So the whites
should have stayed.
Thank you. See, they could have stayed now. If the British are here with us, Germany was struggling between. It was fight between Germany and France in Cameroon. In Congo DR, the Belgians are holding the Congolese. In Ghana, British, Sierra Leone, all of them. Portuguese, France in Gambia, Guinea-Bissau them. I didn't understand. We would have been like the West. See, the reason why Southern Africa is like West is that those polar, those Perez de Kuala, Pieter Botha, and the rest of the prime minister there, their ancestors, they settled there, they don't know where they come from again. And let me tell you, Pieter Botha's family, ancestors, they are there. No. Pieter Botha himself, he did not go back. So what we have in South Africa then was segregation system called apartheid. They don't want the black again. That's why the whole world fought them to mix it up. That's why they are like Europe today. America don't have interest there again because white, they are there. Britain don't have interest on that gold and diamond because white, they are there. They are living together. They unite with one another. As Mandela quoted. Mandela quoted it. He came out, he forgave the whites and the what? Inculcated them into his regime, and they become one strong union. That's why South Africa is working.
Okay.
See, let me tell you, Christian, Russia, Southern Africa, you know that South is bagging Niger. America and Britain and France, they are wasting their times. And all those allies from United Nations. This is why they are brought in United Nations is that when Russia struck, they will invite what? NATO, not Atlantic Treaty Organization. So to involve all those NATO member nations to edge out Southern Africa, Russia, North Korea, and the rest of the allies.
What's your advice to the president on this? What's your advice to the president on this Niger issue?
The president of this Niger issue, this coup issue in Niger, the president Niger, my advice to the juntas.
The president,
okay, the president of ECOWAS, that's what you should ask me. The ECOWAS president is a clueless man. His knowledge over leadership is up to state level, not up to federal level. He should have made good, accurate, outright, absolute